do you think, Brigham? You got any opinion? So far, we played Urban Champion, Marble Madness. We skipped Mock Rider and Super Dodgeball because I played both of those already. Cybernoid, we played. Cliffhanger, I've never played. That game looks really bad, but I could try it. Ghoul School also looks really bad, but it's another one that we could try. Maniac Mansion, I've never actually streamed it. Of course I play. It's a great game. Qbert, I played some Qbert on stream. I never actually played TMNT 2 on stream. That's a great game. Ikari Warriors I've never played on stream, but or have I? That game's horrible. Probably the worst game on this list. And there's Star Tropics, which I have been playing on stream. Astyanax, which I played once, but I haven't finished it yet. I played it once on stream. TMNT 2. Yeah, well, I mean, it is a really good game. Yeah, we could... if that's... You know what? I did say I would let it be your decision, so if that's what you want, then we could do that. Because that's an actual good game. We should balance out the not-so-good games. Although I like Marble Madness. Alright. Feel free to check out my my guide, my ratings. If you don't like any of my ratings, you can let me know what you would have rated it, and I'll be happy to hear it. Oh, this is the wrong Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Took me a second to notice that. No, not that one. This one, the arcade game. I realized it before you say it, Brigand. Hey, Apollo, what's up? How are you doing? So, we played some Cybernoid, Apollo. And some Urban Champion and Marble Madness. I really wanted to beat our Marble Madness, but I failed. Alright. I haven't played this game in like a long time. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. It's a real quality game. I guess I'm weird though in that I kind of prefer the first TMNT game over these arcade ports. But they are really good quality games though. I don't really remember who's good to use, so we'll just go with Leo. Yeah, this is a great game. Also, the music in this game is pretty amazing. Maybe better than the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which also has a great soundtrack. This song here is, this opening song is fantastic. Okay, so, let's see. You have a whole bunch of different attacks, kind of, based on when you press the button in the air, don't you? Yeah, so there's, first of all, this is like the special attack. And I think that's the, and there's also like, isn't there like some sort of, or this might only be in the arcade version, but isn't there, can't you do like a bunch of rapid attacks in the air too? That could just be my imagination. Maybe there's only a jump kick and then the special attack. That doesn't subtract 1 unit of life, does it? Okay. The knee attack in Double Dragon 2? Of course, who doesn't love spamming the knee attack? That's the only way I can beat the game. I think that probably the optimal way to play through this game is just to get good at spamming this special attack. I'm not really that good at it though. I should probably practice. But also you can just use regular jump kicks, which are like the safest thing you can do. Unfortunately it takes a lot longer to kill everything. But if you just want to like get through the game, probably just relying mainly on jump kicks is probably the way to go. At least for the normal enemies. Damage me. But for, I mean, I don't really know what the speed runs for this game are like, but I would imagine that the way to go would be to, can you run in this game? Would be to like use that power attack a lot, since it kills things really fast. Like that. I guess you want to try and hit things at an angle so that you hit them before they can hit you. Since your attack has a bit of a, it actually has quite a lot of vertical reach. So you can attack things before they can ever like get a chance to touch you. That's got to be like the way to play this game. This game is pretty hard. I have beaten this game as a kid, but I remember it being pretty difficult since there's limited continues. And then I guess the jump kicks would be the way to like get past those obstacles. It's pretty much the only way to like move across the screen quickly. Yeah, definitely just power attack is the way to play this game. It's a little awkward to do, so you have to hit the jump button and then the attack button almost instantly afterwards. Not at the same time, but almost right after. It takes some practice to like to be able to do it reliably. Which is kind of a good thing for a game like this. You know, you want to have some depth. You can tell that I'm rusty because I'm about to die and I'm only still on the first level. Maybe there should be pizzas in this game, right? I can't remember if there's pizzas. Or if that's only the fourth game. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the actual arcade game had pizzas, I think. I'm trying real hard to not die. If there's a pizza, I want to make it. Oh. There better not be like a pizza like right after this screen. I think I can't remember, but I think there's pizzas in this game. A favorite or least favorite turtle as a kid? Oh, let me think about that. I did watch the show. I guess I'm qualified to answer. Kind of not. Well, no, let me think. I guess if I had to say a favorite, it would probably be Raphael, since he's the snarky one. And I liked that as a kid, you know? All the cartoon characters I liked as a kid were the snarky ones. Like, Garfield was my favorite cartoon. So that should tell you. Oh, you can't... They have invincibility after you. Oh, you also have to mash the buttons to get out of that. And that has a lot of vertical range, too. You can't just sidestep it by going up and down. That lightning move they have. And you can't interrupt them out of it either. That sucks. I guess jumping away is the way to go then. Wolverine's pretty snarky. Yeah, I was never too into like the Marvel comics as a kid. I had like a very short phase where I like tried to get into those kind of comics, but never really did. So I guess if you hit him from low enough, or This has a lot of vertical range. If you do it from the very edge of where he can hit you, well, if you do it from the very edge of where you can hit him, then it seems like maybe he can't hit you back, kind of like that. But it seems tricky to like get that right. You just have to kind of search for it. Oh, but he has a lot of... His hitbox for his attacks is really big as well. Makes it kind of hard. Something like this, I guess, would be the strategy. Oh. Don't be in front of him. There's no pizza in this stage. I guess there's no pizza in this game. You like all the four turtles? Yeah, I like all of them, but probably Leo the least, Don the most. Why? Just because Leo is too boring? You like Don the most because he was like the nerdy one or whatever? Yeah, I mean, I like Donatello too. I kind of like all of them. I don't know. If I had a favorite, it's probably Raphael, but I just generally like all of them. There wasn't really like an annoying turtle or anything. Yeah, This music's really good too. The music in this game is just kind of ungodly how good it is. Break that, right? Okay, just checking. I forget if you die for falling down these manholes. I'm gonna not try it. In the Super Nintendo 1, you can fall down and it only takes away 1 life, and you climb back out. But I have a feeling that you might die, just completely die, if you fall down them in this version. Not quite sure. It was a goody 2-shoes? Oh yeah. I guess you wouldn't like that. That's no fun. As a kid, you don't want to, like, have a goody 2-shoes as your cartoon character that you watch. Oh, that was no good. These guys are annoying me. These guys are annoying. Boy, sometimes they just don't want to be hit. Yeah, it's weird. They seem to like be invincible some of the time. Or at least this attack doesn't do a good job of hitting them. Maybe I should just use normal jump kicks for them. Yeah, for the Big 20, they only had to do the first... Oh, there is pizza in this game, but not on the first stage, I see. I guess I should have actually fought all these guys first and then collected that, since it would have stayed there and not despawned. If I were smart, that's what I would have done. But I was so excited when I saw it that I just... Oh yeah, there's a skateboarder too. Do you actually lose points for attacking her? I don't recall. And it has the diagonal scrolling from the arcade as well. That's cool. Forgot that I had that. It's been quite a while since I've tried to play this game. Like, it's probably been, I don't know, a decade at least since I've actually played this game. Like, sat down and played through it. At least a decade. So many games. I'm doing a good job of making my last life last. It's a good thing. Pizza Hut. Sponsor. That damages you too. I love that this kills them all in one hit. The Super Nintendo version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, the Turtles in Time, which is, I think, actually the second arcade game, but it's 4 because they're counting the third NES game as 3. It's kind of a weird numbering system, but that's a really cool game. They have some fun, like they throw in some fun mechanics into that, like being able to grab and slam, like grabs and throws and stuff like that was a good addition. Because this game is a little bit simplistic. Like, I like this mechanic of this short hop, but it is a little bit too simple that that's all you're really doing all the time. And you can't, there are other, I mean, the other attacks are occasionally useful, but the jump kick is certainly useful some of the time. Probably gonna lose life here. I wonder if you, when you use continue, to go back to the beginning of the stage. I think you probably do. Not really worth continuing on the first stage. I mean, on the second stage. Not worth it on the second stage. Gotta get farther than that. Let's go with Donatello this time. I think that all the turtles are basically functionally the same in this game. Let's see if I can like do better now that I've like warmed up a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting consistent on this hop attack. That's definitely important for beating this game. What? Get the fuck duck. Oh, I didn't like that damage. No! Too much damage! An unusual cache like a leatherhead. Augurance. Well, I mean, it was essentially just a, you know, a stereotype. Fucking knives. I like those guys. The reach on this attack is just really good. Oh, let him touch me. Yeah, they also had like other characters. They had like Baxter Stockman, scientist turned into a fly, and they had like what else? They had like Slash, was the prehistoric turtle, or am I thinking of the arcade game? No, wait. In the show was Slash like some sort of robot turtle or something? Can't remember. No, there was a robot turtle too, like Mecha Turtle, I think. Oh yeah, and there was like the Rat King. That's right, the Rat King. And there was Casey Jones. He's like from the he's from the original comic. I don't remember if he was actually in the cartoon. I think he was. Did the movie fly until much later? Yeah, fly. And the Neutrinos. That's right. They were in the original run of the show. Run for it! So I'm trying to do one hit with this and then quickly jump away to avoid their whip attack. It's working pretty well. I guess that's the strategy for like not taking damage against these fuckers. Oh, I took a hit. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat that boss without losing a life. See, if I were good at this game, I would beat this first stage without losing a life. Oh. Casey Jones was in the cartoon. Was he? Yeah, I think you're right. Man, it's been so long since I've watched it. The first 5 episodes, like, remember there was like kind of a pilot first 5 episodes of the show that was a little bit closer related to the comic, kind of. Those are like always the best episodes. After that, the quality kind of went down a little bit. Those first 5 episodes were really nice though. That's where like a lot of these characters kind of show up for the first time, like the Neutrinos and Krang. Who's based on some really weird characters from the comic. When I was a kid, I tried to read the comic too. Found a little bit, like, I mean, the comic was cool. It just kind of went off in really random directions after a while. Oh, I lost 2 lives to this guy again. Damn. Yeah, but the comic, you didn't know there was a comic till much later. those gems called the Eye of Zarnov. Let's go with Raphael. Yeah. I don't think it matters who you play, so let's go with Raphael. Like, I don't know, maybe he has a little less range. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it looks like he does, but I don't know if the hitbox is actually different. It probably isn't. Maybe it is, actually. Let's stick with Donatello. The Eye of Zarnov. Let me think. Yeah, and then he Right, that was like, I think that was, I do kind of remember that. So when they came back from the 5-episode special they did, and they started doing like a regular series, I think that was one of the first like story arcs they did. Wasn't it? Like, I vaguely kind of remember that. I want to get to the later levels, but... Rad actually has the biggest reach. You mean Raphael has the biggest reach? Oh, really? Didn't seem like it. Do you think he's the best turtle to use? Okay. I'm gonna trust you, Empty Clips. You seem to know what you're talking about. You know, man, this is another. So the big 20, you only had to get to like stage 3, right? That's actually pretty easy. If the goal were to beat the game, that would be difficult for me. This would be another game that would slow me down. So I don't remember how to play it too well. I mean, it's coming back to me, but you really just can't afford to make a lot of mistakes. I know that you can beat that first boss without taking it down. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. Marcus said so, and he got second today. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure he's right. He certainly knows what he's talking about. A Wonderful Life episode of it, the TMNT. I'm trying to think. Do I remember that? Man, I watched a lot of those cartoons as a kid, but it's all kind of a blur now. I'm not sure if I remember the It's a Wonderful Life TMNT episode. I guess the strategy of this game is like all about just, besides knowing how to do this attack on command, it's just about zoning the enemies properly and attacking them right when they come into range. Like a lot of fighting games, it's kind of the same sort of skill set, I guess. I guess that's how most beat-em-ups are. Shredder and Crank conquered the world. Bummer, man. Wish there were a pizza in this first level. So the reactor was going to go critical or something? Sounds about right. Mouse robots have built-in fountain drink. That would come in handy. I wish I had that. I wish I had my own mouse robots. Are there mouse robots in this game? I don't remember. Seems like there's mouse robots in like every TMNT game. It's like it's almost like an iconic TMNT anime. Ah! Fuck you. I hit you without you hitting me. How do we do that? Oh, not like that. If I just lose one life against him, I'll be fine. I'll be satisfied. Oh! I guess that's kind of how you do it. Oh, almost. Shit. Almost. What even hit me there? Okay. It's better than last time. We have to get past the next stage without continuing. You just can't continue on stage 2. That's like too early. So you know there's a pizza on this stage. So I can afford to take a little bit of damage here. But not too much. I keep messing it up. Fuck it, I keep messing up the move. You see how every time I jump like that, it's because I messed up the move. That's not good. That's better. Those robots that will shock you. Yeah, I don't remember what those are called. I remember that those are from the cartoon as well. But I don't remember what they're called. They don't have anything to do with the Mousers, though, I don't think. They're just something different. Like one of Krang's robots or something. Roadkill Rodney? Oh. Yeah. I wonder if that's a name that actually is given from the show, or if it's like an invention of the game. I mean, I do remember those things from the show, but... There we go, that's how you handle those guys. Spam it. Spam the power move. I want to try hitting that girl on the skateboard. Anybody know what happens if you hit the girl on the skateboard? Did you get mad? Yeah, Raphael is honestly not a bad character. I mean, he certainly doesn't... Now that I'm using him for a while, it doesn't seem any worse than Donatello or Leonardo or the others. He might have a longer... If he has a longer range, I can't really tell. If he does, I would imagine it's probably something small, like a couple pixels. It doesn't seem like that much of a difference. Oh, I fucked it up twice in a row. We should have enough health, I think, to be able to beat this guy without continuing. Hopefully. Alright, fucker. We gotta play good, though. Oh, that's a real bad start. I'm messing up the move, too. continue on you. No, why do I keep messing up the move? Don't mess it up. Oh, I gotta do it right. Oh no! No! Oh no! I can't even get past the second boss. What is this? Wow, this game is harder than I remembered. He has a lot of... Oh, man. I can't even get past the second boss of this game. Where do you continue? At the beginning, right? Fuck. It's like pointless to even continue on this stage. Ooh. Well, I didn't go so well. I'm pretty rusty at that game. Okay. Pretty sure that's already in here. Let me just check. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, I didn't put that in here for some reason. So let's see, what do I want to rate that? I mean, it's a good game. I think it's probably an 8, like the first game. Yeah. And the music... I think the music's actually a 9. It's an amazing soundtrack. Yeah, I'm gonna... If I want to beat that game, I'm gonna have to go back and practice it a lot, I guess. That game's tough. I might have... I'm trying to think. I might have beaten the game in 2 players. It's easier in 2 players, isn't it? It's probably like a lot easier. Okay. Another big 20 game.